edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Earlier in the season, it was Toronto coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Pacers.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Erickson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. Now here's Freak. There's the steal. Now Lowry. Pass to Erickson. Shoots from 12. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. On defense, Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Outside Lowry. From downtown, Pacers with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know the fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And here's Lowry after Paul George getting his three to go. Outside DeRozan. Outside for Lowry. They get it back. Here's Erickson. It's deflected.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
To the paint. Here's Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And finished off by...
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
They set the screen. Freak sets a screen for Hill. Out to the wing. Freak kicks to Allen. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break Toronto. Uncovered. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Allen, a screen on Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Valanciunas with a screen on George. And it's Carroll in the corner. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And to DeRozan throws it down hard.
Oh, that was earthquake-ish. No such thing as a run-of-the-mill finish when we're talking about that young man.
Greg, he is a unique player in terms of his creativity around the rim.
As good as anybody in our league.
Oh, power and grace in one package, fellas.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Lowry gets it to go.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Down low, here's Freak. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Lowry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Erickson. And it's Spates with the rebound. Indiana leading by 3. Hill dishes to Freak. Spates the pass to Hill. Freak kicks to Allen. Hill against DeRozan. Feeds it to Freak. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's blocked by DeRozan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptors trail by 3. Now, here's Lowry. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Spates against Erickson. Clock at 6. Carroll, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
At the elbow, it's Freak. To the inside. Here's Allen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace.
Turner's checked in for Maurice Spates. Raptors trail by 3. DeRozan dishes to Carroll. From the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. Carroll's got 7 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Hill passes to Turner. Freak kicks to Allen. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's the dish to Carroll. Right side, DeRozan. All sorts of time. Here's Valanciunas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Mo Williams is checked in for the Pacers. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight, and Valanciunas no good on that one. Now here's Freak. Carroll covering. Inside. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will reach.
You know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Kept alive by Indiana. Williams kicks to Turner. Goes back up. Here's Freak out to Turner. Williams with a clean look. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw missing. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Take a look at what Carroll's done. He's already up to 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Now here's Turner, looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one's good. Freak.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. He dishes it to Joseph, and stolen by Freak. And here we go with Allen running it up the court, and George with the stuff.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Indiana. Lowry drawing the double team. Shot clock at 6. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Freak. He has 6.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Lowry. And it's Joseph in the corner. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. DJ Augustine's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Carroll against Hill. Clock at 6. And Joseph kicks to Augustine. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the Raptors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Dishes it to Allen. Lets it go from 11. Can't hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Augustine with it. Out defended by Freak. Chang a screen. Jumper off the screen. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Freak dishes to Williams. They set the pick. And the rejection by Chang. And Joseph kicks to Chang.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Fellas, they're the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he sinks the second. Indiana leading. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Freak kicks to Williams. They get it again. The pass to Freak. Outside Williams. Over to the wing. Left side, Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. That drops. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Williams leading the charge.
That's his first personal foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Freak. And so he hits both. Raptors trail by 6. And Augustine kicks to Zhang. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right wing. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Augustine. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Pacers leading by 4. Outside Williams. And the rejection by Zhang.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Carroll. 8 points for him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ellis kicks to Williams. There's the 3. That's good. Williams has got 5 now.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Hill. The Raptors getting the bucket.
Move the ball.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Just his first attempt. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ericsson's got his third rebound on the night. Up top to Rosen. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Raptors have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Freaks checked in for Monte Ellis. That one misses for Erickson. Pacers leading by 4. Hill passes to Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now here is Lowry. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And here's DeRozan. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. Screened by Valanciunas. And the Raptors miss again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed. We have a moment. Let's check the stats for DeRozan. Has been surreal. 6th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Hill against Lowry. Passes it to Erickson. There's a screen. Back to Lowry. Pass to Erickson. He kicks it to Aminu. Can they get it? And it's Spates with the rebound. Pacers leading by 11. George dishes to Freak. On the wing, Hill. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And Toronto has possession. George Hill getting it to go from deep. Pass to Erickson. The 3. Paul George grabs the miss.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by George Hill. Lowry drives in. And again, no good by Toronto. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Freak. The 3-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. That is good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And Freak throws it down.
A one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 17. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now Lowry. George Hill missing on the 3. And Aminu kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Aminu. It's good from long range.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Hill kicks to Freak. Feeds to Spates. Uncovered. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Pacers lead by 16. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second.
And now, let's hear it for your defense.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 8. And George, here we go. And it's Freak missing. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Right side Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Jang. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And Allen with the block. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Mo Williams is checked in for the Pacers. And then for Toronto, Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Raptors trail by 19. Screen by Valanciunas. Shoots off the screen. Augustine, that's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And George, here we go. That's good. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Valanciunas passes to Joseph. Screen by Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Zhang. Can't hit from in close. Pacers leading by 19 points. In the corner, George with it. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Jang with a screen on Stuckey. And it's Carroll in the corner. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. 3-on-3.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's blocked. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Jang, no luck.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's George. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Jang with the screen for Augustine. Tries from 10. Jang, no luck.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Spates. That one drops for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Now here's Jang. Jang with the screen for Joseph. Back to Jang. Now the dish to Valanciunas. And there's the pass to Joseph. Deep 2 from Carroll. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke.
Let's get the ball inside.
After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
George against Carroll. And stolen by Jang. Augustine dishes to Joseph. It's tipped. Here's George. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pacers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
The boy, Allen. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Allen. Indiana making some changes. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George. And it's Ellis in for Rodney Stuckey. And Allen drops them both. Here's Augustine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. He dishes it to Carroll. Augustine a screen on Hill. Joseph, the pass to Augustine. Joseph sets a screen for Augustine. Outside Carroll. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Carroll's got 11 points.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Got a hand on it. And here is Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Augustine kicks to Valanciunas, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Allen, a screen on Augustine. It's Williams with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Jang, a screen. And it's Carroll in the corner. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Carroll's got 13 points. Pacers leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Williams. It's Hill on the wing. Allen dishes to Hill. Picked by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Augustine grabs the board. Raptors trail by 20. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Carroll in the corner. Again, Toronto.
DeMare Carroll.
And the Pacers with possession here.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Williams. Allen, a screen on Augustine. To the inside. Spates. Oh, he misses the dunk. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Pacers lead by 18. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Well, hopefully we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
George having a fantastic game. 19 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guard. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Erickson, and it's Carroll in at the three, the small forward.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Raptors trail by 16. Lowry with the ball. Dishes to Carroll. Right side, DeRozan. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
DeRozan brings the double team. That's good. Spence has got his third basket of the night right there.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that is good. 10 points for Allen.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Raptors trail by 18. Now Lowry. It's stolen by Allen. Hill kicks to Freak. It's back to Hill. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Goes up again, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Complete domination. What a game for DeRozan. 12 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. And so he hits both. Now here is Hill. He has 6. Over to the left wing. Allen with the screen for Freak. There's the feed to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got his first 2 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. 5th on the list, Freak.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 16 points for Freak. Toronto with the ball. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And stolen by Freak. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw drops for Hill.
In a big game for Hill. He has 9 points and 6 assists.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kelloggese, right? And Kelloggese. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 19 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lowry drives in. It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Freak. And here is Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now, here's Lowry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go, and Carroll gets it to go.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up. This is how the Raptors stack up over the last 10 games. Second in blocks, third in rebounding, and they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lanes.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up and finished off by DeRozan.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Indiana leading by 17. Hill kicks to Freak. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Outside, George, and Freak throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Carroll. He kicks to Aminu. On the wing, DeRozan. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Ericsson's got 6 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Hill dishes to Stuckey. Pass to George. Goes up at the stripe. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. And that's 21 points here for George.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Lowry drawing the double team. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The Pacers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And Freak throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Lowry. Erickson with a screen on Hill. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And DeRozan. Here we go. Aminu misses.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here is Lowry. Following the basket by Freak. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Nailed from three-point land. DeRozan's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. Stuckey outside. To the inside. Freak lays it up and bunks it in. Freak's got 28.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. And Aminu kicks to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Another miss by DeRozan.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
There's Freak. No good with the triple. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Count that one. Ericsson's got 8.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
At the elbow, it's George. There's Freak. Hill has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
DeRozan in the corner. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Hill kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now, here's DeRozan. 26 points for him. And they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back. And, oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And here are the Pacers now. The Raptors getting the bucket. In the corner, it's Freak. Indiana moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Hill passes to Stuckey. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's two guards over the past 10 games. Freak, number one. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Free throw, good, Stuckey. And some changes here for the Pacers. Spates checked in for Turner. Solomon Hill comes in for George. And Mo Williams subbed in for George Hill. The Raptors also changing it up. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Erickson. Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Augustine against Hill. Shoots from the baseline. And by Hill. Now here's Freak, guarded by Augustine. Here's Spates. Carroll with the rebound.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Aminu with the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Stuckey dishes to Freak. The fader. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here is Augustine. Joseph with the ball. Zhang a screen. And Joseph kicks to Zhang. Over to the left wing. Feeds to Augustine. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
There's Freak. No good from the wing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. LaVoy Allen out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Mo Williams. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Wright. Both free throws good from Holiday.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Now here is Hill. Pick up by Hill. Here's Ellis. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Augustine. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Holiday against Hill. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Augustine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Allen with the screen for Ellis. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Three-pointer Augustine. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Spades with a screen on Augustine.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Williams. The dish to Spades. Indiana moving the ball around. Williams attacking. Misses from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Valanciunas. And Augustine kicks to Holiday. Offline with his three. Now here's Ellis.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
They need this one. Here's Speights, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. He dishes it to Augustine from past the arc. It falls for his fifth field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Let's get the ball inside.
Speights with a screen on Augustine. Williams attacking. Misses the layup.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Lowry. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Speights with a screen on Augustine. Here's Ellis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Shooting for Indiana, Monte Ellis. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Pacers. Paul George comes in for Hill, and Freak subbed in for Mo Williams. Then for the Raptors, Erickson's checked in for Justin Holiday, and it's DeRozan in for Augustine. And Ellis drops them both. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. To the paint, here's Valanciunas, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Raptors trail by 17. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's DeRozan with the drive. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Jang. Baseline J on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And stolen by Jang. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball.
Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Pacers leading by 15. Off the pick. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Carroll kicks to Lowry. The feed now to Valanciunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 9 rebounds and 2 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. And here is Hill. Here's Freak.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Passes it to Hill. Outside for George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Paul George.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's Hill.
Got it.
Pass to Speights. It's stolen by DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pacers leading by 13. George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Erickson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's Freak.
You got it.
It's
Get the ball
tipped.
inside.
Lowry against Hill. Right side, DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Freak. Lowry covering. George against Erickson. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 29 points for Paul George. Outside DeRozan. High post try. Here's Lowry. And Allen with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Stay down. Stay down.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pacers, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Joseph, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Raptors trail by 14. It's stolen by Hill. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Hill leading the charge. And Freak throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Erickson following the score by Indiana. He kicks it to Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Joseph, the pass to Erickson. 4 on the clock. The shot by Carroll, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's George. Erickson with the rebound. Erickson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Hill. Feeds it to DeRozan.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot. In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional, be direct, be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint.
Pacers leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hill kicks to Freak. DeRozan brings the double team. Fades away. Offensive rebound. Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
Now here's Freak. Hill drives in. The 11-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for Allen. Raptors trail by 15.
Timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Now here's Joseph. He feeds it to Carroll from deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pacers leading by 15.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Hill with
inside.
Kicks to Freak. Picked his pocket. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Finished off the break. DeRozan's got 34.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You look at the game so far for Freak. 14 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And both free throws good from Freak. And so here's Toronto. Down by 15. There's 1:54 left in the game. Outside DeRozan. Shot is no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Now Hill. Freak with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Spates sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Hill. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
With a solid strategy, building on that first win in this season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-zip. And with one left to play this year against the Raptors.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
DeRozan's shot is good.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Toronto now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Shot is off. George with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Carroll. Fast break Toronto. Here's Erickson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Stay down.
Free throw good from Erickson.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Erickson nails both of them. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I think I was just in the right place at the right time, really. I know some guys will study the tape to watch where certain players tend to miss shots, but not me. You know, I just prefer to play off field and use my strength to get to the boards.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.